In this tutorial, we're going to talk about campaigns, because campaigns are a very important part of marketing automation. I want you to a little bit understand how Mautic handles campaigns in the background and why we're doing it. So in general, campaigns are working the following way. So first of all, you have some kind of data. For example, you imported stuff. Anyway, you have a piece of data. The data is later organized into a segment. We learned this already. The segment will start a campaign, or a form will start a campaign, it doesn't matter. But the data is organized somehow, and that's starting a campaign. And then the campaign will have some kind of feedback on that contact. So data will be changed. So to be more specific, let's say a person is imported into Mautic. We create a profile, we have the contact, everything is great. Then this person lands in the segment. Why? Because we say that if he has this and this values in his contact profile, then he has to be the member of this segment. So he will be member in a segment. It's called segment membership. Anyone who is a member in a segment or filled out a form can start a campaign. For example, a nurturing campaign. You fill out the form or you qualify to be the member of the segment, and then you will start to receive emails. Hey, this is your first email, this is your second email, and so on. And once a contact is hot already, a lead is hot or warm, because you managed to warm it up with a nurturing campaign, then this person can be moved to another campaign. So what happens is that we collect and update the data, what we used in the campaign, push it back into the person's profile, and the whole thing starts again. And this is a cycle, and that's how marketing automation works. So you don't have to write to contacts one by one, but Mautic will do this job for you. You can actually check this. So we can look at it, look at Sarah Wilkinson, for example, in what campaign she is participating and what segment she is in. So let's open her, create here, and go to preferences. It's the preferences of this contact. And by segments, I can see that she is in multiple segments. She's in my new subscribers segment, newsletter segment, t-shirt buyers female, and t-shirts fan segment. And some of these segments qualify her to be a member in a campaign. So I click here, I can see the campaign she's participating in. I have a bunch of campaigns in this instance, but the most important is she qualifies to be a member in the welcome series because she is in one of the segments which qualifies her to be a member here. And you can actually change it on a contact level. There is one more super important thing about the segments and campaigns. You can be member of a segment and campaign two different ways. The one is that you qualify somehow, and the other way is you are specially pushed in. If you qualify and you lose the basis of your qualification, then you will leave that segment or campaign. If somebody pushes you in, the only way to get you out from there if they remove you manually. For example, remember we had this domestic versus international segment filter. So only contacts will be in that segment who are ordering, for example, domestic, from domestic addresses only. So if you would move, you would automatically be out from that segment if you move out from the country. Now, we would have pushed you in that segment when we import, even if you move, so even if you don't qualify anymore, you would not fall out from that segment. And this is the same with the campaigns. If you are a member of a campaign because you are a member of a segment or you filled out a form, and that's the basis of your campaign membership. If you change the segment, you fall out from the campaign. But if we push you into the campaign by a campaign step or any other method, we will see that in the next tutorials, then the only way to get you out from there is manually push you out from the campaign. Maybe this is a little bit too much, but soon it's all gonna make sense, I promise.